Hi, this is Mervin. So we here for the second exercise of the Annandale lab, which is shared preferences. So let us first see the application. I've mirrored my phone on the screen. So this is the application. So when you click on it, so this is basically a normal form with edit text. So we've already put in a little data into it. So when you click on view, you see what is already available inside. So now when you go back, when you have to add something, let's just give some data. So when you say add, it gets added. So as you can see, the new data that I added is here. It's here. This is a scroll view, so that is why you're able to scroll inside it. So this is how the application works. So, if at all I have nothing to view in the beginning, then when I say view, it says that there's no data available to see. And also, you also can't leave any field empty. For example, when I say add now, it will show an error. This is because we've done something in the activity. Now let us get to the code part and show you how it works. So this, let me explain the XML files first. This is the activity main.xml. So this is the design. So we basically, it's just edit text in 2 buttons and nothing else. It's a simple XML file. Simple XML file with nothing special in it. So this is the display XML. Here we have something called as a table layout, which is inside a scroll view. So we're able to display the data in the table form. And scroll view enables scrolling. So now let me go to explaining the code. First, let me explain static data.java. This is basically a class to deal with the count variable. So we have a variable called count. So we have a method called increment count, which increments the count plus plus. So we also have get count, which returns the count, and we also have set count in the beginning. This sets the value of the count. So this is why the static data.java is used. Now we go to the display activity.java. No wait, let me explain main activity.java first. So this is our main activity. We declare all of the required variables. So here is where we created a shared preference. The shared preference is basically a permanent storage kind of thing, which is in existence till you delete the app. So it is basically a simplified version of database, except that it's much simpler and doesn't require us to extend different SQLite, Open Helper, or anything of that sort. So this is how we create the shared preference, and we put the mode as private. So we create static data, which is of type static data, and we get the context in it. And we also set the count, and this is how you initialize the count, which is in the static data class. So we initialize it to 0. So now we also create a button called add. We saw the button in the demonstration. So when you and this is the on-click implementation for that. So inside that, we check if it's null. So where that is check is check for null. So when you check if any of the fields are null, that is why we do it. So check for null method is somewhere over here. We check if it's an empty string or null, and if at all it is, we set an error like I showed you. So that is how it is. So if at all it is not, then we take the data to be added, we put it all into and then we add it to an edit text data. So we concatenate all the data as data to be added, and we have it. So now we create a shared preference editor. So this is what we need to edit the settings. So we use the method called edit. So then inside the editor object, we put the string and we say data to be added and also the count. So this keeps a count of how much data has been added. So then we also put the count inside it, and then we start the activity, which is a display activity, which I'll explain later. So this is for the functionality of the view button. So what it is if at all it is empty, we start the activity and show you display. If at all is not empty, and if at all is empty, we say that we have to add details to view, and there's nothing existing right now. So that is how the main activity.java is. Now let me go to the display activity.java. This is a very simple page. We could have done it much simpler, but anyway, this is a table layout. So we use a table layout here. So what exactly we do here is we get the shared preference and then we put it into a 2-dimensional array. So we use this for loop to put all the data. So from the shared preference we take the data and put it into this 2-dimensional array, and from the 2-dimensional array we take it and put it inside this table layout. That is done in this for loop, and then we have a prescribed format. For example, we say register number is this, name is this, department is this for each of the people. So depending on how many ever we have, it is inserted and displayed using this volume. So that is how it works. So like we saw, for how many ever data we've been added to the shared reference, it is displayed using this format. So that is about this application. Thank you all.